Alright, the Ginger here, and I've got some good news, and I've got some bad news for some of you players that are using perks and trying to get the benefits out of them. So, first and foremost, a lot of the perks aren't actually working. So, we'll get to that here in a minute. But right now we're using this perk right here called That's All, Not All Folks, and anytime you ring out an enemy while you're near the blast zone, it's going to push you back to the center of the map. This perk right here is a very, very amazing. And I'm going to go show you right now. And we're going to kick him out. And as you see, it pushed me over. But we're going to do it one more time. So yeah, it just pushes me right back. That perk right there is very good. And if you stack it with a teammate, which I suggest you should, because this can help you very much. It's going to give you a larger ally, it's going to give you a larger path, and it's going to make it a little bit stronger. Alright, I hate how it keeps doing that. So we're going to get out here. Do it one more time. Just for... So yeah, it pushes you out nicely. It doesn't stack, and that's the bad news that we have for everyone. That should actually stack, but it doesn't. Now let's get into the more nasty stuff that nobody wants to really hear about right now, but we really should. We're going to clear that perk off. And we're going to start off with some damage perks. So we're going to use this one anytime we're attacking horizontally. It's going to be an extra 5% damage. And then we're also going to use... Where is it? Ground and pound right there. Yeah, Wildcat Brawler. This is going to give us another 5% damage while we're using melee attacks on the ground. So altogether, that's going to be a 10% damage increase. And our base damage is 9 if you didn't notice. So that's going to give us a 0.9 increase, so it may or may not give us 10 damage. So that's 9, and that's another 9. So it doesn't do anything there. Now let's stack it with a teammate, because that is supposed to give us an additional 20%. And let's see how that goes for us. Wildcat Brawler, same perk, just double checking here. Yep. And then 10%, 10% if they also stack it. So that should be a total of 20%, yeah. 20% there. So give me 1 second. We're going to do the math really quick. It's going to give us an additional 1.8 damage. Wow. Let's see if that's true. Get that off there again. 9 damage. It's supposed to do 10, but it doesn't do it. But on the second hit, it also does 9 damage. Now, why isn't it giving us that extra damage? We don't know. But let's do one more perk. This is the only way to get the additional damage boost out of anything. Snowball effect. And stack it with snowball effect again. Now I just want to do this one more time just to make it a little funny. All right, so additionally, just by yourself, it's supposed to do 7 damage, but when you stack it with a teammate, it's going to do 15. Altogether, that should be 25%, right? No, 35. My bad. I can't do math right now. It's really late at night. So that should be doing an additional 3.5 damage after the second hit, correct? Yeah, it should. So the first hit, hypothetically, should give us at least 10. And then the second hit after that should give us about 12. So altogether, first hit, it's going to be 9. Second hit is going to be 21. 9, 19. All we did was get 1 extra damage from that. And now we've got one more thing. So that is the actual only perk that'll stack, and they're the only perks that do anything. We're going to clear this out. Kick is normal 9 damage, right? So right here, we're going to give him Kryptonite Skin. And then we're also going to give him back to back. So by himself, it should take 4% damage, so that's not really all that much. But we'll do the math. It's going to be really small on this one. It's going to take off a third of the 1.3 damage. So we're going to do that really quick. But it takes off a whole point of damage. Just once again, this is only if he's near an ally. We'll even remove that right now and do it with just the one perk. We should have done that in the originally. My bad. So just Kryptonic Skin takes off 4% damage, so it's going to be 0.3 damage that it takes off. It takes off a whole point of damage. Now we're going to mix it in with back-to-back. Well, actually, we're not going to do back-to-back yet. My bad. We're going to do Kryptonic Skin for him. Give him a partner. And his partner here is also going to have Kryptonic Skin, so it should reduce 6% damage. Which, it's only going to be about 0.4. It takes off 1 damage again. But now we're going to stack them together with back-to-back. So additionally, that should be taking off 10% by itself if they weren't stacking it, but they are going to be stacking it, so it's going to be an additional, let's see, 18%. And we're actually going to set him to patrol? Is that what we do? Punch did 1 damage. Hold on, wait a second there. So now that we stacked it, Shaggy's gonna go past him really quick. Alright, we're just gonna do it when... So it takes off a whole damage there. My bad. We're gonna reset one more time. So yeah, still takes off 1 damage while they're stacking both of those. So stacking perks doesn't work, and most perks actually don't really work. That is one working perk, and then the other perk was a working perk. We'll go over some other perks here in the future to see if there's any difference with anything else. But as it looks, a lot of the perks are not actually working.